We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Excuse me, I didn't have my mixer on. It was unpluggedeth. Allow me to get organized here this morning. What's up, beautiful people? You look so good across the radio world. Not even the radio world, more like the upload world. Speaking of uploading, I put an episode up a couple days ago, and YouTube rejected it and said that the file was too long. I'm like, how's that even possible? There's more like videos on my channel that's like 2 or 3 hours, some of them. So I was actually kind of worried because it was like right when the new year hit. So I thought, okay, wow, my account's been reinstated and I no longer qualify for doing long uploads because I'm a loser and not that many people are looking at my channel. I gotta shut this movie off. Getting distracted. I'm very easily distracted. So I thought, wow, not too many people are looking at my stuff anymore, which is probably why they've put my account into the loser status like it used to be a couple years back. So, well, I'm not going to be able to do my show anymore. So the 3 people who watch my videos are going to be so disappointed. And that's me and the 2 other people who've been in my videos. But anyways, we're having fun, aren't we? That's what it's all about. In the back of my mind, I know that's not what it's all about. But in the front of my mind, that's what I pretend it's all about. Have a little fun. So, how'd you enjoy your Monday night here in Ohio? Or anywhere in the United States, I guess? It was a little cold, wasn't it? And by a little, I mean negative 37,000 degrees. I think it was like -4 technically or something like that. Actually, I have the picture right here. I put this on Facebook. It was -9 Monday night / Tuesday morning. Wait a minute. I'm seeing this wrong. Actually, it's going to be a high of 9 degrees Tuesday is what it was. Anyways, someone told me that with the wind chill, it was like -35 Monday night. I get outside to take a walk. Let me tell you the whole story here. It's very important. I didn't record Monday because I already had the episode up I wanted, and that was the interview with Cristina. And I get up, and there wasn't nothing to do online, no recording, whatever, but I just felt like complete dog crap. My shoulders are hurting real bad. They hurt all day Monday into Tuesday morning. My back felt like it needed to be. I just want someone with very gigantic hands, perhaps God himself, to take their thumb and index finger and put them around my waist, and then take their other hand, thumb and index finger, on the bottom of my head around my neck and stretch my body apart until my back cracks. Every vertebrae just expands open like a xylophone thing, majig. I don't know what it's called. I just see Steve Urkel playing it. You open and expand it like my spine. That's what I need right now. So I'm actually thinking about going to the chiropractor. So I guess I'm old now. I firmly believe you're as old as you feel. Right now I feel like I'm about 124. So that's about 100 plus more years older than I actually am. So I'm going to consider that a bad thing. But I think it has a lot to do with me being off work. Not off work in terms of the website or the show, but off work in terms of car building. Rocking the car building world for you to enjoy, oh boy. And when I'm there at work, I'm literally holding my hands up over my head for roughly 8 hours a day, minus 2 10-minute breaks. And, not every second, but it's actually my arms, along with everybody on my team, our arms go down and back up, because we're working under the body of the car and making our installations, quality checks, whatever the case may be. And some of them parts aren't so easy to put in or to check, so it takes some strain, some muscle. So actually going back will be very rough, because 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks not doing that. Plus Monday night was supposed to be our first night back, but it was canceled because of it being so cold. I guess. I didn't hear that officially. It was just canceled due to weather, I guess. So when I go back, my body's going to hurt, but it'll actually be probably helping my shoulders out a lot, because I think what's got me hurting so much is the fact that I haven't done that in so long. So it's like your muscles will hurt when you overwork them and they're getting stronger, which is a good thing, even though it does hurt. But it seems to me that the same thing happens in reverse if they're just, you feel like pent up, you know what I mean? You either need a deep tissue massage or a very hot soak bath or exercise, I would have told a complete stranger, I would have begged a complete stranger to give me a massage Monday. I was in some pain. I was seriously considering liquidating my assets, taking the money down to Massage Envy downtown and getting the full upper back, shoulders, lower back, the whole deal. I want to be like Sally Fields in the movie Eye for an Eye, when the little lady is walking on her back and you can hear her spine go. That just sounds like a dream come true right now. So when you get back problems, when you get old like me and in the decrepit age of 27, things get a little rough. They really do. But anyways, so that's what I was doing Monday when I first woke up. And the reason I began to bore you with that is because I thought one thing, and plus my stomach's hurting real bad. Ever since the new year, I stopped drinking regular soda and cut back significantly on anything except for like water and orange juice or milk. And when I go out to eat, sometimes I'll get water now. Mostly I've been getting coffee because I think if I just went to straight water, I would just go crazy and I would end up drinking regular. I would just go out and buy the regular stuff and just be back to normal. So in my effort to change, I'll get coffee, or sometimes I just do water. And on rare occasions, I think twice so far, I've gotten a Diet Coke or Pepsi, whatever. And but anyways, every time I try to do that, every time I stop cold turkey or even cut back on, this is scary. Every time I try to do that, as far as the soda pop thing goes, I have a lot of stomach pain and discomfort. That should probably send me straight to the hospital, but it never has. Actually, I have went to the emergency room a few years ago, and the doctor literally looked me in the eye and said, I have no idea what the issue is, but if I was you, I would leave here and buy some soda that you used to drink and have one tonight. And I'm like, okay, but I kind of did it for the future health of my teeth. And, there's way more side effect. There's more bad things that come out of drinking soda than good things. And I'm not even sure there is one good thing other than nothing hits the spot like a nice, cold, bubbly Pepsi. I'll never forget Mr. Dickard. And I think it was high school. We were talking economics about marketing and what's variety. Actually, he asked the question, why is there more than one kind of product in the store or more than one brand? And no one was getting it. I'm like, do I really have to go there? Because I didn't do a whole lot of participation. So I raised my hand just to get the class moving. I said, variety. variety. That's what it needs to have in stores. That's what people like. Without variety, people will go crazy. And he said, yeah, variety, like, what do you want on a nice hot day? Do you want a nice, cold, refreshing Coca-Cola? Or the line I'll never forget, Mr. Dickert saying, or do you want a nice, bubbly Pepsi? And he just smiled like Pepsi was his pop, his soda. I say pop because I'm a hillbilly from Ohio. But so anyways, I tried to, I know it's bad. Bad boy. Bad. Stop it. So I try to quit, always trying to quit. Every pop I ever drink is my last pop. Anyone who knows me knows that every pop I drink is officially declared to the world to be the very last one I'll have. So I've quit drinking pop about a million times, I think. Probably at least 4 or 5 times a week last year. I've officially quit forever drinking pop. But anyway, so far this year I'm handling it, but my stomach's starting to hurt again. So, I tried cold turkey, and I've tried taking myself as crazy as possible, and I wound up in the emergency room. I've tried just giving up and drinking pop. It didn't work because it's not the answer. It's not what I want to do. I want to quit. It's still the goal. So this year, I just simply, I'm going to try not to make it a big deal. And so far, I've had one because Monday, I woke up, shoulders killing me, lower back feels like it's crunched in a vice grip, and I just need stretched out. I need chiropractic magic done to my life right now. And my stomach hurts. My stomach's not hurting from drinking a glass of orange juice every day and drinking water. That's not going to make my stomach hurt. My stomach hurts because it hasn't had its normal abuse of the sugary, corn syrupy, super, super salty, flavored, colored water called soda. And my favorite sodas are like grape soda, orange soda, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Coke, all of them. I mean, was never a huge 7-Up fan, never a Sprite fan, but my big 3 are probably Mountain Dew, Coke, or Pepsi, and I used to drink. Coke is for a certain type of thirst, certain type of refreshment that you want, and for me, Pepsi was more of a sugarier, more a drink to relax with. But as far as that instant cool down, super carbonated, whatever, for me it was always Coke. If I had to choose the one I drank the most, it would probably would have been Coca-Cola. So I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and go to, I want to take a walk, get some fresh air. Before I do, I will go to the store, take some quarters I have here, and I'm going to buy a 16-ounce bottle of Pepsi or whatever they have. So I thought I would be a genius, and people had been texting me saying it's too cold, don't even go to work today, whatever. I'm like, I'm going back to work. My shoulders hurt. I'm ready to go back and do my cardio and again, for 8 hours just to get my muscles moving again because I'm in pain. So there was no way I was going to take that advice, and I never really considered that it was that cold out. I don't know if I've ever experienced the wind chill this insane in my life. I know they were saying on the news that this is like breaking records and so you tell that to the global warming people. Anytime someone says there's global warming, just show them my my screenshot on Facebook of the 5-day forecast when it says that the high on Tuesday was 9 degrees. If you're lucky, just don't stand in the wind because it'll probably feel like negative 30 again. And I feel sorry for the kitty cats that are out there. There's a lot of stray cats here where I live, and I've always enjoyed putting food out for them and visiting with them every day. I couldn't imagine, because when I went outside for my walk, because I was a genius and I was going to go brave the elements and nobody could tell me otherwise, I got like 3 pair of pants on, 2 pair of socks, put my work boots on because I don't mind if they get dirty or snowy or wet or whatever. As long as they're not my regular shoes, I'm fine. And I had like a t-shirt, what was it, a sweater, a light jacket, and then a huge winter Eskimo coat over top of everything. I was wearing like 3 hoods plus a toboggan, and I had these huge sunglasses that the lenses, or whatever they're called, are real big, and they cover like my cheeks and everything. Not one of those like joke pair, but it's one of these. They're not the joke pair that you might be thinking of, but they're just the huge like police glasses or something. I don't know. Sabrina got these glasses for me ages ago, and I've told her, I said, I do like these, but I don't know if I would necessarily wear them. Well, today I was excited to wear them because I know they'd cover up my face, and I thought it'd keep the wind off of me. Come to find out, that didn't matter at all. When it's negative a million, it doesn't matter what the wind does, because just being alive hurts, and that kind of temperature. But anyways, I go outside, and, just telling myself, oh, this is great. It snowed a little bit more, covered up the green spots in the grass. I like that. If it's wintertime, be wintertime. Give us snow for 3 months. Keep the roads clear. Keep the temperature around 40. 35. That way the snow stays where it's at. And no rain. I can't believe it rains in the winter. It's like, come on. Save it. Save the rain for spring and summer, and that's it. We don't need rain in the fall either. Fall needs to be dry, okay? But anyway, I go out there. It's bright and sunny. I got my glasses on, took the trash to the dumpster. Okay, I'm feeling pretty cold. This is uncomfortable. I'll get in my truck and I'll warm up, right? Can't get my truck door open on the driver's side. Can't even get the key in the lock. Go around to the passenger side. I'm able to unlock it, but the door is frozen shut. So I start being the crazy guy in the apartment complex that's out there trying to pry the door open. All my neighbors, whoever may have seen, was probably saying, dude, give it up. Don't even go anywhere today. You're about to find out how stupid of an idea it is to go anywhere. So I'm prying on the door. It ain't coming open. I tried threatening the door. It didn't care. I tried sweet talking it. It still wasn't going to open. I tried blackmail, saying bad things about the vehicle itself and threatening the publication of those facts. Still wasn't working. I tried good cop, bad cop. Still, the door wouldn't open. So I'm like, all right, it's on. You want this? You're going to get this. I went inside and grabbed a pair of pliers. I'm going to jam the pliers up in there, use the leverage of the handle, and the door will pop open. Never happened. I mean, manual force with a tool that has actual leverage on it was not going to open. So I'm like, dude, I have the lock unlocked and the handle open at the same time. I don't know. So I tried it again, but still nothing. So I go in the house and I get a little plan C, plan D, whatever. I thought, we'll try some water. Cold water. Now, ages ago, I remember coming out of work and someone saying, it's super cold out there. You might want to pour cold water over your windshield to save you a lot of time. And I'm like, I would never put water on the glass. I think that's crazy. The person said, well, you want to use cold water, not hot water, because that'll probably break the windshield. Like, I don't even know if that would happen, but still, I don't think you want to take the risk. But for the door, I tried it. I tried cold water right out of the sink, and I just slowly poured it in the seal of the door. It worked. It actually opened right up. So I sat in the passenger side and turned the key, and it really took a while to crank over, a few more seconds than normal. But just the fact that it would fire up in such bitter biting cold temperatures is amazing. My truck is such an amazing machine, and it's becoming like it's over. See, my truck's like 12 years old now, and I just feel stupid every time my truck takes me somewhere. I think I really need to start getting more responsible and fixing this truck up top notch before it's too late, kind of thing. And I really do. My vehicle is one of my best friends because it's been there since day one. It's been through every failed relationship. It's been through every personality I've ever had as far as moods go. It's been there. Any place I've ever lived, it's been there the whole time, and it's helped me move there even. The only exception was the first vehicle I had, which was another Dodge Dakota, a much older model, which my brother ended up destroying in the demo derby. But I'm hanging on to this one. I really do. I really don't want to ever get rid of my truck no matter what. Even if I was a multi-millionaire overnight and it was the option of, hey, someone can take this truck off your hands for you and buy you 3 brand new ones. No, I would pay to get my truck fixed up completely the way I want it. I would pimp it out, so to speak. So anyways, completely useless side note that was. Got my truck fired up, sitting there waiting. I can see the ice starting to melt. I'm thinking I'm doing good. Went down to, eventually got it all ready to go and drove down to the store. Got some Pepsi, 1 bottle. And I promise you, I swear, as soon as I drank that first drink, my stomach started to feel better. It's scary that it requires something that I know is terrible for my body to completely fix that stomach pain. And it's just a brewing problem happening in my body right now. My biological father had stomach issues, has stomach issues. I'm not sure if my mom ever did or not, but I know she's had things with her back and shoulders or whatever. So, which I'm in shoulder pain today. So I'm basically going to die tomorrow is what I'm saying to you. But anyways, so I think I'm clever and I'll go down to the park and take my walk. No big deal. I'm warming up in my truck. I'm feeling good. I got out there to the park, took about, I was about 1 minute in, and I said, I regret this. The sunglasses I was wearing are metal framed, and the metal got so cold it was like burning my face just to have them touching my skin. And I couldn't see out of them anyway. It's too foggy because the water vapor from my actually breathing was sticking to my glasses. This is like with the wind and everything in like double digits below, in the teens, negative teens. And apparently I never taken a walk out in weather that cold. And I thought people were nuts, and they were saying, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I did it, and I regretted it. So I turned around, and this time the wind's blowing directly in my face because I'm facing the other way. I start running back to my truck, thinking if I don't start running, I'm going to die out here. I thought the door would be frozen again, I'm thinking sci-fi movie. You spit, and the spit turns to ice before it hits the ground. But so I went back home, and anyways, later on, I'm sitting there on Monday night, kind of relaxing, or Monday afternoon. I got these several texts from a few different people saying that work was canceled. So I called to verify, of course, got to make sure, and work's canceled. I'm like, that's good and bad. It's good because I don't want to go out in this crap. It's good because I don't want to go to work, period, ever again. But it's bad because going to work would actually really help my shoulders out. I just know it. So, but still, it outweighed the bad. I was going to stay home and be happy about it. But I'm noticing like the furnace is cranking. And like it would shut off, and it was in no time at all, it was back on. And the thermostat downstairs set to 70. I'm like, I know it's in the negative teens, but there must be such poor what's the word I'm trying to, such poor insulation, but it's not insulation of the walls. It's just insulation like around the windows, whatever you call it, where a lot of cold's getting in. Okay. A lot of heat's going out, whatever. So I'm thinking, my electric bill is going to be $1,000. That's an exaggeration, I hope. And here I am sitting here and I'm not making any money tonight because work was canceled. This is not good, and my toes are starting to hurt, but my thermostat's on 70, and normally downstairs it's a little too chilly for me, 70 is, but I like to lay around or watch a movie or whatever the case may be. I hate to wear socks at home, and I don't wear shoes in the house or nothing like that. I don't wear a sweatshirt. I just wear pair of blue jeans and a t-shirt, and that's normally what I wear at home. But today, my toes are cold, and I'm thinking, so it's not really ever staying at 70 down here. Well, I need to do something before I end up having an electric bill that's going to make me cry like a little doggy that just got beaten with a metal newspaper. I very cleverly found some huge plastic bags, cut them into these very large sheets. I completely sealed off the front window, 2 double-sided window thing, or 2 windows and 1 together, whatever you call it. It's almost like a bay window or something. And then I go over to the back door for whatever reason. I can feel the cold like murdering my feet, so I been down there to check it out, and it feels like it feels like the back door is wide open, basically. But the whole back door, was closed and everything, and putting a blanket down there wasn't going to work, because all around the back door is 2 large sliding windows, basically, that you can walk out on the back porch. Huge sliding glass door. And there's frost all around the metal, around the glass. So I cut some more plastic sheets and taped it up real good. And then I thought, well, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and really do what needs to be done. I turned my thermostat down to 60. And I thought, well, I wonder how long it'll be before it drops from 70 to 60. So I put my socks on, put a sweatshirt on. So I should be all right. Threw an extra layer of pants on. And it took hours. It took hours before it dropped down. It hit 60 and the heat had to kick on. Hours. So just by doing, and I was also thinking about time-wise, there's something more wise that I could be doing with my time. Because I'll probably take this plastic back down Wednesday or Thursday, because it'll be just above freezing. It'll be fine. But after I see that the heat doesn't have to kick on for hours and hours because of one thing that I did, 2 things I did. I also put rugs and blankets down at the bottom of the doors. The front door, back door. So the back door is double coverage. Huge plastic sheets over it, sealed airtight with duct tape around the whole frame of the door. And the whole plastic bows out. Looks like a bounce house on the back porch. And, redneck fabulous and saving tons of money. Because it hasn't kicked on for hours. It did not kick on for hours. And so I'm going to survive the 70 degrees down there, or the 60 degrees down there, up until the spring, I guess, because I think I'm just going to leave it that way. I think I'll just leave the plastic right where it is. So 1 hour, 2 hours of my time it took to get that really sealed good, and maybe $3 or $4 spent on the duct tape only. I got the bags for free, the big plastic sheets. I got those from work, actually. And you can find stuff all around that's going to be thrown away or recycled, and you can keep, even if you take 1 or 2 items. If it's trash, it's trash, and you can use it to your advantage, like cardboard boxes, whatever. If you're going to move, You can go buy a bunch of cardboard boxes from like U-Haul or something like that. Or you can go to the Dollar General and go around back and unload their cardboard dumpster out. And they have perfect moving boxes. I know because I moved a couple 100 million times. So just little things like that, and those pennies and dimes, they add up, especially when my furnace did not kick on for like 5 hours. So it took 10 degrees, 5 hours. It was dropping 2 degrees an hour. That's amazing. And just that's how much, I guess, it was making a difference not having the plastic. The plastic all around the door and around the and on the window, that's just downstairs. I haven't touched the windows upstairs. The heat rises. It's still hot upstairs. So in the rugs and blankets at the bottom of both doors, who knows how much it'll save me the whole winter. You know, it's something I should have done back in, before Christmas or even whatever. As soon as it started to get cold, I should have done it. So I think I've realized, and I'll be the first to say, don't waste the money to have it to figure it out the hard way. Just put the plastic on the windows. You know they're not going to be open until the spring anyways. Just do it. If you need to buy a $5 or $10 roll of plastic, do it. My electric bill from the fall to the winter went from like $70 to $140. That's double, folks, if you don't know your mathematics. That's double. All right, enough of that yakking. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back to bore you some more. Okay, back at it here. Today is beautiful, bright, sunny, and tropical Thursday, January 9th, 2014. I hope you enjoyed the interview with Christina. I enjoyed hearing her story very much. I still listen to it as if I hadn't heard it before because I still think it's amazing. But anyways, let me answer yesterday's trivia question. It went a little something like this. This bird asked Juno for a voice like a nightingale, but had to be content with a beautiful train of feathers. I don't even remember asking this. So I got my days messed up. Anyways, the answer is, what is a peacock? And I actually did something bad. I forgot to check my voicemails for the 614-559 line, whatever that was. I forget. That's now the official line of the show in my office, whatever. So someone probably could have answered that. Yours and my favorite nerd, A. Jeezels, probably answered that or might have, and I was stupid and forgot to check it. But anyways, it is Thursday, January 9th, payday for me. I'm not sure how much it's going to be in there. Haven't done a whole lot of work. I'm actually thinking about getting a second job and just fast-tracking the website, dumping some more money into it, fine-tuning this, fine-tuning that. I do hesitate, though, to get that second job because I won't be able to do the show. But you know what? For the 4 or 5 views that I get, I think we'll survive. All those people won't get the show. Me and 2 others won't get the show. But we love you anyways. I do. Sci-fi movies taglines. I'll take sci-fi movie taglines for 400. 1977, We Are Not Alone. Ooh, I've seen that movie. But I didn't know the answer. I'll tell you that answer tomorrow if you know what it is. Comment, baby. Or call that number. The number I mentioned last time, whenever. And let me know, because I'm going to put you on the show. Also, call me and ask to talk. Tell me to put you on. I'd love to get to know you right here on LWDR. But did you know on this day in history, January 9th, in 1929, the Seeing Eye was incorporated in Nashville, Tennessee. The company's purpose was to train dogs to guide the blind. I had no idea that the Seeing Eye was a corporation, but that is a great thing. Glad that it happened. I know if I was blind, I would Want to get one, furry little critter of assistance. You furry little assistant, you. Meow. 1929. I didn't know that the seeing eye dog situation was that old. But I do know that there's a definite reason why blind people do not skydive. That's because it scares their dogs. All right. Did you know that on this day in history, January 9th, that is, in 1984, folks, are you ready? Are you ready? Clara Peller was first seen by TV viewers in the Where's the Beef commercial campaign for Wendy's. Whoever Clara Peller is, Clara Peller, apparently she's somebody awesome. The first time she was seen on TV was in the Wendy's commercial, Where's the Beef? And did you also know that on this beautiful January 9th, on this day in history, in 1952, Jackie Robinson became the highest paid player in Brooklyn Dodger history. Oh boy, what a joy. Today is also Richard Milhous Nixon. Richard Nixon, who was our 37th U.S. president. Today is his birthday. He was born in 1913. Richard Nixon was born on this day in history in 1913. Well, what a fun time that is. I like that one. Before I go, I'll say this. If I were able to encourage you today, good people of YouTube, good people of Life with Doug Radio, the world of Dougness, if I were to encourage you today, I would say this. Think about the priorities in your life. Think about some of the roles that you've had versus some of the roles you have now. Like perhaps one day you were a son, and now you are a father. You're still a son, but the role might be different. Think about that. Think about your priorities. Reflect on those. If I may encourage you, I may say, do the right thing. Because you don't want us to say on Life with Doug Radio on this day in history, so-and-so was a good person, and now they're not. Every day create your history. Dun, 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 dun. Every day create... You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. Gotta go, love you, bye. Hi, this is Doug Crabtree, and I am the ultimate pageant dad. I have a 1-year-old daughter, and her name is Tiara. When me and my wife decided to have kids, the first thing I said was, oh my gosh, honey, we have to have a pageant girl. So naturally, Tiara was the only name we could think of. Tiara is 1 year old. She has a crazy personality. She's so much fun. She loves to do pageants. She tells us all the time. And I know what she's trying to say. She's trying to say, Dad, Mom, we love pageants. So what I do is I quit my job and I dedicated myself 100% to making my daughter set up for the future, to win every pageant possible, to win any competition that would come her way, and to be completely ready for a future in glitz glam. I want my daughter to be set up to be a supermodel or a porn star, whatever she wants to do, because it's all about her and how she looks. And as a matter of fact, the other day we got some fake teeth, we bought a new wig, and a brand new sexy bikini, so when she goes up on stage, she can look her best and look sexy and be rocking it. I just hope she doesn't poop again, because we can't leave the diaper on her when she's up on stage, because the judges do not like diapers. They don't like poopy butts either. We've had that happen before, a couple weeks ago. It was bad. We disciplined her. We reprimanded her. We said, if you are going to go up on stage, you need to rock it. They also didn't like the fact that she couldn't walk around either. Whatever, she rolled. Who cares? She's still awesome. The first time we took Tiara spray tanning, let me tell you, she
I just sent her in buck naked because I was like, you know what? You got to rock it everywhere. And we went to the spray tan right before the pageant because it's only going to last like, what, a couple days? So you have to get it like right before. She came out crying and upset like, what are you doing? We've done this every time. I can't believe you don't love to get spray tan. What are you, like a little kid or something? How stupid. She oftentimes tells us, and what I interpret that to be is, Daddy, I want to go outside. You know, Daddy, I want to play with bricks and rocks and sticks, and I don't want to be cooped up in the house all day practicing for a pageant. And I said, girl, look, the day you tell me you don't want to do pageants anymore, you don't have to do them anymore. That's just fine. I can go back to working at McDonald's. It's no problem. And I said, you choose right now, Tiara, whether you want to be in pageants or not. It's outside playing with your friends, or back in the crib playing with toys, or it's rehearsing and practicing drill sergeant style for pageants. Yes or no? What's it going to be? And her response was, and I said, okay, that's what I thought you would say. You want to do pageants. I can clearly hear you saying that. So glitz, glam all the way. My girl Tiara, the girl of the year. Yay!